Good morning, everyone. I hope everybody's having a great day. My gosh. My favorite part of walking in the woods is spider webs. So I've kind of started a new kick, and that is actually to become unfat. This is the absolute worst part of preparedness. The last couple of days I've got a brand new motorcycle that has about 750 yards on it, and I've had it, oh no, for several years. The last couple of days I've put more miles on it than I have since I owned it. But today I didn't really feel like riding the bike. I wanted to get out here and sweat a little bit. So I decided to put all this bull crap on and go for a walk. And this video might ramble over several topics for a little while, and that's okay. We're just walking and talking. But like I was saying, or maybe I didn't say, I can't already remember. This is probably the most important part of being prepared, and it's physically. And I'm not. I am just overweight, overaged. I tell you what, folks, it happens to us all. It's not good. I've been watching several other people's channels, and they're working out and they're doing the things and they're kicking butt. And here I am watching their videos while they're losing pounds and I'm eating bonbons. I tell you what, that little scare of my blood pressure, it wasn't a scare, it was an awakening. I took my blood pressure this morning, and I've been off my blood pressure medication for several days now, and it was 124/73. I didn't have that good of blood pressure when I was 19. I have to just say it's been the clean eating. So now that I have a little bit more energy because I'm not taking my blood pressure medication, I'm going to tear it up. I didn't feel good this morning. I sneezed about 74 times in a row. And I sat down in my recliner. It's like, I'm not going to go outside today. Just don't feel like it. I sat there for a little while, and I came across somebody's video where they're gaining in strength as I'm sitting there wallowing in misery. I was like, oh, hell no. Here we go. We're going to make this happen. I don't know how far I'll get today, but I'd like to try to do a couple of miles. Well, my trail it's getting really bad. It's way overdue for a cleaning. I haven't even touched this trail since, if you look back, Andrew and I did a patrol here, and I didn't get on it again until this last week. And it is overgrown badly, as you might be able to see. My, oh goodness. My channel's just kind of really all over the place. And it shows. I could tell. If I get 4 subscribers, I lose 3. And it's my fault. I've got like 5 different points on my channel that I hit. One of them was camping. My channel basically started with camping. But people, it is hot. Homie will die if I camp in this heat. The humidity is so bad, you can cut it with a knife. Even when I took the air conditioner tent out, I slept good, but sitting outside all day in this heat, it was zapping me bad. So during the summer, I'm just going to have to go around camping and do something different. And it's a shame because there's people that used to make a lot of comments on my videos and I just quit seeing them. And I'm sure they said, what in the world's this silly crap he's putting on his channel? Unsubscribed and went and watched somebody else. And that's the way it goes, I guess. But I put everything in playlist, and I've noticed I've got 5 main themes on my channel. So I've got camping, I've got preparedness, which this will go under. I've got cooking, and I got fishing. How many is that? That's 4. Camping, cooking, fishing, preparedness. Maybe I've only got 4. I can't remember. You'll have to go look for me. I tell you what, I don't need a weighted belt. When you've got a set of body armor you can walk in July. I can feel the weakness leaving me. Did y'all hear that? That's J-Lo the donkey. It's the neighbor's donkey they inherited. They bought this place after I bought mine. They left their donkey for him. Her name's J-Lo. Whew. Some of you out there are probably like, what happened to your AR? I didn't bring it. I didn't want to. I already feel bad enough today. I don't need that. I've got my pistol on me if I need to relieve a snake of his existence. But anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, my channel. So I got to counting up all my videos, of my camping channel. And I noticed I had more preparedness videos than I had of anything else. Oh, now I remember what that 5th column is gear reviews. I do like to do some gear reviews. My problem is I only have so much money to buy gear to review. So those are just a little add-in if I ever get something new. Thinking of something new. So I broke down and bought myself a tactical high-rise ballistic Tier 4 helmet. I was so excited. I got it on sale. It took forever for me to get it. And it finally showed up yesterday. I put it on. It's too small. I can't return it and get a one that correct size because that's the biggest they make. My melon head will not fit in a extra large 25-inch circumference helmet. And I've looked. That's as big as they get. So I guess homie's head is just gonna have to be hard. Boonie hat fits. It was also the largest one I could find. This world is not made for extra short fellas, and it's not made for extra sized fellas. And I'm not talking about fat. I'm just talking about big. When I was a kid, it was extremely hard to find large shoes. Shoes went up to about a 12 and they stopped. And anything past that, you had to get extremely lucky or you had to have custom shoes. There was no such thing as the internet. So when my feet became size 14, the struggle was real. I could get some tennis shoes to fit. Boots absolutely would not fit. And it's the same way with my hat. So it's funny that I've got that old M2 steel pod helmet and it fits. Just barely. It's being all it can be, but it fits and it's fairly comfortable. Unfortunately, at close range, it probably wouldn't even stop a 9mm. They weren't designed to stop bullets. They were designed for shrapnel. Impact blows. They're more like a hard hat, but in steel. And I would like to get some night vision to mount on a helmet, and I'm not getting those daggum straps. Those just look horrible. You ever seen the straps you put on your head? It doesn't seem like that's a good idea to me. It might work for you. But I'm going to mount, you've seen those brackets on the modern helmets that hold night vision or whatever else you want to put up there. I want to see if I can fit one to the M2 steel pot. I bet you where there's a redneck, there's a way. But most of the time, rocking the boonie. Hopefully I don't get hit in the head. I think, feel the lard ass leaving. It doesn't like, it's struggling. You know, usually I kind of like to do an event for a video. But if I'm lucky these days, I get 100 views on a video. And not complaining. I absolutely love the 100 people that show up. Y'all are cool, and I appreciate it. And then you see some old boy, and he's sitting on his couch just talking, not doing anything, and he'll have 14,000 views. And he's telling you about the 76 gun that he just purchased that has a slightly different color than the last gun that he purchased. 14,000 views. I'm like, piss on that. I want to talk to you guys, but I want to exercise too. So we're just going to do both at the same time, and y'all can listen to me slowly die as I make my way. I'm going to try to get in at least a couple of miles this morning. It is so hot in these woods. That sun's out now. Ooh, yeah, baby. Come on. Come on. I've got like this. The phone is coming in really handy. Y'all sitting up there? Because there's like a streamer of spider webs coming off both sides of this phone. Y'all are catching about 90% of them for me, and I would like to say thank you. Oh, this is good. I'm glad I made myself come out today. This is really good. I am going to get in shape. I don't care if it has to red ass whoever it does. It feels so amazing. I was on that medication, and if I walked 50 feet, I thought I was going to die. I had to sit down or fall down. That was my choices. As soon as I had blood pressure, which is amazing, I was ready to rip. Now, I wasn't ready to rip like I was 30 years old, but it sure made a difference. It's funny. If any of y'all ever watch Tin Man Metal, well, I tell you what, guy, I watched one of your streams the other day. Woo, you're tap dancing all over my button, son. Making fun of my wheel guns and my old shotgun. You're cool, dude. I ain't got no hate towards you. It's just like, I felt like Karen was coming out of my head. And I was like, well, I kind of agree, but it's funny. If you put a semi-automatic down in front of me and put a 357 down in front of me, 99% of the time I'll choose the 357. Now, I 100% agree. If you're in a non-friendly environment, a semi-automatic is definitely the way to go. And unless you're in heavy woods, like here, I mean, is there going to be a super tactical advantage to your 5.56? Probably not, other than the rounds carried. But you're right. You should take a magazine-fed rifle before a shotgun. In most circumstances where things might be flying through the air. Oh, he said something else, but I don't even remember it now. It's probably stupid on my end. I was just like, man, you're hitting all over my face. I tell you what, every time I click a video though, somebody's like, yeah, you couch potatoes, y'all aren't going to make it. I'm just like, really? You too, Brute? Fine. Get up and do something. Jesus Christ, just shame me right into it. This shirt shamed me more than anything. I put this shirt on. I look like 10 pounds of bubble gum trying to fit in an 8-pound sack. Terrible. So, if you're at home and it's either 10 o'clock in the morning or it's 2 o'clock a.m., what are you doing? Do you have all the things? You got your food, your guns, an endless supply of Hostess Twinkies. Oh, surely that's not the plan. If nothing else, so you're not even into preparedness at all. Don't give a hoot. You should get out and attempt to live longer. Over the last few years, I've seen a lot of people die, pass away. And I have to say, in most cases, it's not a pretty thing to witness. It's a horrible thing. So, I always said I wanted to go out in a big fireball. Instantaneous. I lost an old friend of mine this year. He is a year younger than me. And I've known him since I was 6. I mean, we started school all the way back in pre-K, as far as I remember. Went all the way through high school. We've worked together. And he passed away in his sleep. And it was really hard for me. And I think about him a lot. But he had a bad drinking problem. Like, he's full-blown alcoholic. And I do love my whiskey. And I do love my beer. But I take breaks from it. But whiskey, I love whiskey at night. But the same sad truth is, whiskey doesn't love me. So, this week is a dry week. And that's how I've been rolling. I don't mind drinking whiskey, and it's like anything else in your life. If you exercise every day hard, you're going to injure yourself. If you drink whiskey every day of your life, you're going to die. I've never seen anybody pass from cirrhosis of the liver, but I've heard stories, and homeboy doesn't want to do that. Oh, I got a hell of a sweat burning now. Oh, man, this shirt feels good. I can feel the air. Anytime it can make its way around this plate carrier, I can feel the air coming in. It ain't a lot through the plate carrier, but it's something. It's better than shrink wrap. We're approaching. I think we're at about a little over 1.5 miles now. And this up and down, I think down's actually worse than up. My trail is a circle. And half of it's down and half of it's up. But if you do it like I'm doing, I'm not going all the way around in a circle. I'm hitting the top and coming back around the back. It's got 2 downs and 2 ups, so I think it might be twice as hard. There's only one level flat place, and it's full of mud, and you can literally feel the humidity rise by another 30% just walking through that spot. This might actually be a long video, and I'm sorry. I know that some of you, it doesn't matter. Y'all would stick around. If I did a 4-hour video, y'all'd probably watch 75% of it. But there's the 80% of you Did after a minute and a half. There's a butterfly. It went across the room and you're off to other things. I'm cool with that. I think my last little rambling subject is my water well. Now, I had two parts of my water well, and everybody's like, great job. Oh, man, that's good. But the thing is, it's not finished. There's a third part, and I've literally been waiting almost a year. I don't remember how long it's been since I put out part two, but it's been a while. We had a exceptionally wet winter, the spring, and even the beginning of summer. I mean, it just rained last night. And the well bore filled up full of water, even though it was covered, because it's just coming in through the ground. And everybody's like, well, that's good. No, it's not good, because it was dry when I stopped right before it started raining. And now it's full of water. That just makes it a 6-inch diameter cistern. Yes, it is holding water, but when you really need it and there's no power and it's August, you ain't getting no water out of it. It's going to go dry. So I think here in another day or two, I am going to, I've got a little pump, and I'm going to try to pump the water out of it. And help it dry out so I can continue digging. More preparedness. It seems like that's all I do. This stuff is just tools. And I don't live around this gear. Your biggest preparedness, even if you don't even own a gun, I feel like y'all are up in my business. Oh, let's stretch y'all out a little bit. Your biggest tool is your water storage, your food storage, your security. Where do you live? Are you in an urban environment? Are you in a rural environment? Oh. Maybe you don't care about preparedness at all. And you just like to see my handsome face out here suffering, trying to knock about 10 years or add 10 years to his life. I don't need to knock any more off. I tell you what, old Grunt Proof, he'll call it like he sees it. He's doing the things, and I don't know if he shows everything. He might just show the glamour parts of being prepared. I haven't seen any of his stuff where he talks about a long-term water storage or anything like that. It's mostly all about tactics and guns and weightlifting, from what I've seen. But he will call you a fat piece of shit right to your face. And it hurts a little bit, but it's true. And he's talking to me. I was sitting there watching one of his videos, questions and answers, when I came out here. I had made up my mind to take the day off because I feel like shit. I can't breathe very well. And after about 10 minutes of that video, I hit pause on his ass and left him. And here we are. Whew. This is almost it. I think I'm going to call it. Oh, man, that's good. All right, guys, that's it for me. I appreciate y'all coming on along and watching me ramble for a little while. But yeah, get out and do the things. Doesn't matter if you're into this or if you're a weighted vest and tennis shoes on concrete. I don't care. I really don't. So what I do care about is you get out there and be better for yourself. That was another thing of Andrews. I think that was last month. Be better. He was working be better. He's 100% right. So I'm going to be better as well. But anyway, to everyone out there that stuck it through this far, you are champions. All right. We will talk to you later and have a wonderful day.